Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe and press the notification button for more videos from me. It would really help me out. So today is a really exciting one. I'm going to be doing my first swatches of the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint. That was a mouthful. Essentially, it's basically like almost like a tinted moisturizer, but it's not a moisturizer. It's a skin tint, so it's a lot more sheer compared to a regular foundation. Much lighter. I think it's like a light to medium coverage, and I brought these in shades 11 and 12. I haven't been able to go out to actually swatch these, so I kind of just did my research. And if you've used the Fenty Beauty foundations previously, you can kind of almost match yourself up to the skin tint using your shade. You just need to look into that. So I brought these two. So one is a slightly warmer yellowy undertone and the other one is slightly cooler with a peachy undertone. I've actually already tried the shade 12, the one with a yellow undertone today, and it's really lovely. It's a little bit too warm for me right now, so I think tomorrow I'll try wearing shade 11 on my face. But shade 12 will still work during the summer for me, so I think I'll just hold on to that and wait until I've got a bit of a tan. But I thought I'd basically just swatch them both for you on the back of my hand and give you my initial review of it while I do so too. So we'll start off with shade 11. It comes in this really lovely packaging. Here's the boxes that they come in. So really lovely packaging, that kind of classic Fenty shape. Feels really nice in the hand. It's really nice and lightweight. I feel like this is something that you could just like quickly pop into your handbag if you wanted to kind of travel with it or top up as you kind of go through the day. It will be really good to be able to do that. So I'm just going to put a really small dollop there on the back of my hand. So as you can see, it's just a nozzle shape on the top, and you just squeeze it out and apply it like so. I think I saw somewhere that you're supposed to use your fingers to apply this skin tint. This morning I actually used the foundation brush. So this one actually, I used it this morning, and when I've just opened it, it actually just like squelted up. I don't know if that's a word. Squelted, squelched. You know what I mean. It kind of like just popped out. So I've actually got quite a lot of product there now. That's just kind of found its way out. I don't think this is like the sort of bottle where you can get it back in. So that's a initial problem. Might end up with a messy nozzle on the top there. I'm just going to put that back on. So there's the two products on the back of my hand. This one here is shade 12 and the one on top is shade 11. So you can see the difference pretty much straight away with regards to shade 12 being much warmer than the top one. And actually, now that I have them on the back of my hand like this, I can see that 11 is a much better shade for me. I don't know why, but I've always just thought like I've got like a yellowy undertone to my skin, so I thought the warmer one would be better. But the peach one, just looking at it like this, to me immediately I'm thinking that's a better match for my regular skin, and this is definitely more of a tanned look for me. So I'll just quickly blur this across the bottom half of my hand, and it's really light. It doesn't like stick or cake onto any dry parts of my skin. That's my experience anyway. Before I made this purchase, I did watch a few YouTube channels of other people who have already tried this product, and some of them said that it kind of clung to the dry parts of their skin. I'm not really finding that, to be honest. I feel like it just really settled into my skin really nicely and kind of just feels super light. And my initial thought was, wow, it feels really like silky soft. which I've never like experienced with any kind of foundation or tinted moisturizer. It literally just feels like silk, which is really weird but nice. So that's the shade 12 with the yellow undertone. So you can see it does really kind of blur into the skin. It is a little bit too yellow for my skin tone right now, like I say, but it'll be fine during the summer when I've picked up a tan. So if I just go in with shade 11, and then just spread that across. So if you're familiar with Fenty, the Fenty range in general, you'll know that there's like 50 shades of the foundation. I think with this skin tint, there's like half of that. And the reason for that is because it's a skin tint, you don't need it to be the exact same shade of your skin the way you would need a foundation, because it's so sheer and because it kind of just almost disappears into your skin. It's supposed to be a much more natural look, but because it's not full coverage, you can kind of get away with it not being exactly to your skin tone. You can apply just less or more or whatever kind of works for you. So like those two, you can see that they're really different shades with really different undertones, but I can get away with both. But with the foundations, you can't really do that. You have to find your match. But that's kind of, I think, why they've done less shades, because you can kind of get away with you can just kind of get away with using different shades that aren't necessarily exactly to your skin tone, just because they kind of really melt away into your skin. So like you can see just there, the top one, you can barely even see it. It just looks like it's given my skin a really nice dewiness to it. And then the bottom one is a bit more like golden tan kind of feel to it, and also has that really nice dewy shine to it as well, which I really like. I don't like a matte finish. I really prefer the dewy look to my foundations in general. So this works really well for me. I absolutely love kind of that really silky, dewy, glowy finish that it gives. And the two different shades, there is a difference, but you really can't tell that much of a difference. It's really in that undertone, do you know what I mean? So this one being a little bit cooler and this one being warmer, but both work on my skin tone. And that's shades 11 and 12, and they're just so wonderful. They literally feel like silk on my skin. They're so nice, and it was so easy to just blend into my hand just there as well. And I've got it on my face. I've currently got this one, shade 12, on my face, and it doesn't even feel like I've got any product on. It's so lightweight but also really impactful, if you get what I mean, in that it's given like a really nice blurred perfection type of look to my skin, and just kind of evened my skin tone out a bit. So that's really lovely. And you know, whilst I've been in lockdown, I have been finding that I don't really want to wear full on heavy foundation anymore. I do want to have more of a natural look. So tinted moisturizers and this kind of product, like a skin tint, is just far more up my street than a proper heavy foundation, full coverage foundation. So I was so excited to learn that Fenty Beauty were releasing the skin tint. It's called Eaze Drop. My initial kind of reaction to it, a review of it, is that it's just lovely. I absolutely love it. I have used the foundations that Fenty have released, the initial matte finish one and then the hydrating one that they released. Because I prefer the dewy look, I did always prefer the hydrating foundation as opposed to the kind of the initial launch that they came out with. But of the three now, the two foundations and now this skin tint, I have to say I think the skin tint is my absolute favourite, and it's definitely going to be my go-to product. It's just so lovely. So it's a blurring skin tint. It's really lightweight, 32 mils. Give it a good old shake, it says. I actually didn't shake it when I swatched it just there. I shook this one before I used it this morning. It just applied so wonderfully well. I can't fault it at all. And I mean, it's Fenty Beauty. I just feel like they can't go wrong. I don't think I've bought anything from them that I didn't like. And even like the brush that I used to apply number 12 with this morning, I used the foundation Fenty brush, and it was so easy. It was so easy to use. And I absolutely love this skin tint. They've done such a good job. The shade range is amazing, and I just feel like they've really excelled and done really well to bring out a little bit more of a natural kind of product that you can wear every day, even when you don't want to wear heavy makeup or look like you have heavy makeup on. This is just the perfect product to use, and then you can just apply kind of blush on top, and it's a really good base to do things like that. So that's my review of the Eaze Drop by Fenty Beauty. It's a definite thumbs up for me. These two shades are definitely going to be my go-to. They are absolutely perfect for me. I've got my number 11 for just like my regular skin daily, and then my summer skin, when I'm a little bit more tanned, I would use number 12 because it has that really lovely warm glow to it. And I'm just so happy that I purchased these two, and just I think got really lucky because I bought it online without swatching and just hoped for the best. But yeah, that's my review of the Fenty Beauty skin tints. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you leave them in the comment section below. And until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Take care, guys. Bye.